All right, the T-Tops for the 77. Got a little bit of motion with the T-Tops on the 77. How I found the T-Tops for the 77 was actually on Facebook Marketplace, and they wasn't located too far from where I'm located at. Went to go check them out. The mechanicals and everything was good on the tops. The rubber needed to be replaced, but that's to be expected. We're talking about some tops that was on the car since 77. The main part, most important part really was that glass and the mechanicals. You know what I mean? And once that was good, planned on cutting my top off and just welding that top on there. But my top was a little bit better than what this top right here was. So here we go.
Fucking do the top. I don't want a hard top one, so I found one out in Missouri, and it was like $6,900, no big deal. But they didn't want to play ball. I told them, yeah, I'll fucking cash you out and bring it, and they're like, nah, you got to show up in person and sign. And I said, motherfucker, I'm way over here in fucking West Coast, bro. I'm trying to buy the car. What's up?
It's gonna be your personal. This one is your personal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play, not like the Impalas. I'm not gonna be jumping it like the Impala. I'm gonna do another Impala for that, but I'll ride it around town. I'll jump it on motherfuckers and shit still, but show you something to ride around town, some music and do all, you know what I mean, do all that shit.
Hell yeah. The T-Tops. Man, you don't know how long I've been looking for one of these motherfucking tops, brother.
So that's now that you're hearing shit, you can get to see it. I wanted you to see it because, like, when you want to polish these, you want to paint them, you want to fucking have them done gold, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now, you could do something funky, but I was thinking, see right here how it's got the edge to the top.
Yeah.
I want to paint that.
Sheesh.
It's yours, but I want to paint this fucking piece the same color as the car, but we can
do
polish it, chrome it, gold it, whatever you want to do.
Do your thing, bro.
Hey, look though. Look
at
the fucking
that's what I said.
Like
sheesh when I came
that shit
around.
Looks like, I got it wet. It looks like antifreeze on there. Look at the green.
This shit look fucking crazy.
You see that? Look at that fucking green. Looks like antifreeze on that joint.
That shit look crazy.
Oh, it's so sunny, but it still changes. Damn, move around it. Move around it. Look at it.
Yeah, the video didn't do it no justice, bro.
It looks like antifreeze, dog. When you wash it, it's gonna be looking like antifreeze on the car all the time, changing colors and shit.
Is this your first time spraying this brand?
Color?
This brand here?
That color, yeah. That color, yeah. I haven't sprayed that color yet. Hey, bro, look, if you're stabbing down the street and it's raining, it's gonna look like it's got fucking antifreeze on your car, bro. Yeah. Watch this when it puts water on it. Look at the green water. This is nuts, bro. Look at that fucking water turn green on the color when I wash it. Oh, bro, your shit's fucking sick, bro. Look at that. Ugh. That's what I'm telling you. Just look, you got lock your eyes on one area and just move around and watch it fucking just shift, bro. Yeah, that antifreeze with the water drops got me fucked up over all the shit, bro. Because when it's raining and it's got drops, that motherfucker's gonna have that green fucking antifreeze on the whip, bro.
Damn, this shit is crazy.
When it's this big old fucking panel of the fucking car right here fucking hitting like that, oh my gosh. Remember I told you to bend the corner, I want you to change corners or colors around the corner. It will. It'll change multiple colors. I'm gonna tell you what, I did House of Color Chameleons before, and they came in quartz like that. They weren't a dry fucking pearl like that.
Yeah.
And it was expensive as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Expensive, hell of expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This shit was better off fucking price wise, but it fucking flips way
It's harder,
colors,
huh?
bro.
It's
House
harder.
of Color did like 4 colors. This motherfucker just don't. It's like infinity color blind. Straight up, bro. I've seen all the shades already out of it. I'm like, man, this shit is nuts.
This shit look crazy, bro.
Yeah, I wish the sun was out though, cause it just fucking starts doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like twinkling and shit, bro. Yeah. A lot of them motherfuckers get to talking about, oh, man, it's this and man, they ain't got no type of shit like this whatsoever. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers that do have this shit, they know what it took and they appreciate the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? You get to motherfucker, oh man, it's like, oh yeah, you got a fucking clue what's going on with the whip. Once that motherfucker fully comes together, it's gonna be fucking nasty. You know what I mean?
Fucking handles.
All that.
T-tops. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's slapping the T-tops in. I mean, aside from some fucking motherfucker just right out of the driveway, half-ass amateur trying to have put in, you know what I mean? It's gonna be slim to hard to find a motherfucker that wants to put them in to take it on. You know what I mean?
Well, you got them all the way in now. Like you got the handles, you got them all the way locked in now.
Oh, they're in. This motherfucking car's ready to spray.
Hell yeah!
Up a little bit, bro.
This joint looks so good on this side. You got them all the way over here now.
You're in the game. I got them primered up in here and everything, bro. It's looking smoothed out, bro. So when we paint it, it's gonna be painted all up in there, all sprayed, and we'll just have that chrome fucking thing popping out.
What you think the best bet I should do with these, bro? You think paint them the same color as the whip?
That's up to you. That's up to you. Those mount on the car and it looks good and shit, right?
Yeah.
You could paint them the same color as the car. But you could paint that the same color as the car and just have that fucking chrome. Polished or something, fucking chrome looking. Or you can polish that if you want. I mean, you know, basically you don't got to tell me right now on that shit. You can think about it. But this shit will polish up fucking pretty fucking bright right there and shit too.
Okay.
And so will that. And with that being said, you might just want that motherfucker shining. See, those go underneath.
So these go underneath,
under the roof and sandwich in there underneath, so it's got something solid to clamp to, right?
Okay.
Here's the things I was telling you, brother, right here.
Okay.
These go under the bottom and screw in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they go down once you got this in there, they go down under the roof. See, they go like that, right?
Oh,
and then you'll have that fucking thing up under the fucking roof, and then you put this fucking joint in there, and then fucking take the screw like that, bro, and screw the screw in, and it fucking puts pressure tension on that, and that's what holds it in. A bunch of these around the edge of there, right? Inside. And so like I was telling you, a lot of them fucking are rusted up in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I had to fucking cut fucking the bottoms of them to get the motherfuckers out and shit, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so these pieces right here, I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are fucked up, and I tried getting them out, and it's just so fucking fucked up to get them out. I broke a couple of them too trying to get them out.
Yeah.
So I got one of my homeboys has a 3D printer. I don't know if he can fucking do something like this or what the fuck he's making shit out of.
Yeah.
But he makes all sorts of shit.
Okay.
And so I don't know if I can get these made, but I looked up and I seen that Hurst made T-tops for like Firebirds and shit too.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And so, and I was seeing that there was like some parts that were more readily available than like the Oldsmobile ones and shit.
Yeah.
And so these pieces might be the same in that kit, right?
Yeah.
So I need to fucking like really look at it and make sure, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Before I was gonna do that before I told you let's just get some of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that would probably be the best bet. There's a couple of things like this up in the corners right up in there that go up in there too above that and fucking sandwich down in there and shit.
Okay.
So it's really pretty straight up. I mean about what's gonna happen, you know what I mean? So, and then all your shit right here, bro, all this, we can polish these fucking things out too and all that shit, right? It's got the fucking Hurst fucking thing, that's tight, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick, bro. We can clean these up better for sure. Okay. We'll get all these. See, they're a little stiff, but we'll fucking take this plastic off and lube everything up and get them all fucking working real nice and shit and open and closing real good.
Okay.
We can probably fucking get most of that fucking bullshit up off there just with a fucking polishing wheel right there on that.
Okay.
Obviously, right, the seals look like they were leaking.
For sure.
They got that on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, them new seals are expensive, but it's definitely fucking part of fucking having this right here. But having this right here on this car is like a fucking rare commodity.
Yeah.
Very rare commodity, and that like mirrored back fucking tint on those things is pretty fucking hard, man. So that was a good find, bro. That was a good find. Those are fucking hard to find. Hard to find those motherfuckers. Here's the top right here. You want to look at that thing? Might as well. Look at that fucking water on this thing. It's green, bro. Nobody's got that color around here. Nobody. Nobody's got your color. start fucking welding that up onto the car and shit, right? I was like, fuck that, man. All your metal's already way stronger than that, you know? And I couldn't see. It would have been way easier probably to just cut it and weld this fucker on there, right? I could have just cut it and welded a little bit right here and there, and then just welded along the edge of the top right there. But I know your car is not rusted. See, look up here, up in the channel. See that?
Damn.
Right there?
Yeah.
It's just fucking shot. If I took that off, then fucking it's probably rotted all through the fucking window channel. So I was like, man, we ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
Yeah, he probably had this motherfucker just sitting outside for years.
Oh, he did. Once I get it cut and shit, right? I'm gonna fucking put a fucking flat bar up through the center right here. That's gonna fucking come up from like right here.
Okay.
Inside, like I did a roof on the Cutlass when I put that hardtop roof on the Cutlass.
Yeah.
Like on the tops, I had the seams welded across the roof all the way across it and shit.
Yeah.
And I had to grind it all down and shit to make it smooth and shit so I could do the body work, right? So I got up underneath that motherfucker and I had a bunch of plates cut and I fucking put the plates up under the fucking roof and fucking had a bunch of plates inside the car fucking reinforcing underneath the welds.
Gotcha.
And like it looked, if you looked at a stock roof and that one, you'd be like, damn, what the fuck is that, bro?
Yeah.
But when you put the fucking headliner up, you can't see it. And the fucking roof, the none of the welds will flex or none of that shit. It's just straight firm, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's what I'd be looking for, and the reason why is because look, you see that, how weak that makes it? So it's being welded on and everything right there, it's gonna hold more firm right here, but you see it's so fucking weak, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a piece of fucking like this right here, like that 2-inch right here, just like that, and that's what I'm gonna put up in there, bro. I got this wire one too. I might even go with that because it fits up in there. But see the fucking rigidity of that motherfucker right there.
Oh yeah, that's just not going nowhere.
Right. So we fucking, you see that motherfucker flexing like that, right? So we fuck around, bro. And I'll put that up in there, bro, like that, bro. So there's no flex, right? And I'll just take fucking epoxy fucking panel fucking. For like putting on brand new quarter panels, they got adhesive to put on shit these days. You don't even got to fully weld new cars and shit. Nah, it's like fucking liquid weld, bro. Yeah. And that's what I'll put in here, so we're not doing no welding inside there or nothing. I'll just put the liquid weld on and put that on, bro. And that'll fucking it's gonna make the fucking roof extra stiff through there. You know what I mean? So just because, you know, we're gonna cut it out, we want to make sure. I got to looking at that, I was like, God damn, I know it's not gonna do that because it's connected up on the roof, you know. Yeah. And it's gonna hold it firm where it's up at. Yeah. But still, you know, it's still gonna have that flex. You know what I mean?
I thought they had lights in the sun visors.
No, I had them right. I got the one out. The other one's right there. I got to take that side out, and then I'm just gonna use your panels that are right there and trim the same size hole out and fucking put those in there and put some LED lights or whatever you want. And that motherfucker glowing in the back.
So we'll have to grab some new headline material, or you think you'll be able to work with that? Probably be best.
No, we'll do a new headliner, but this one right here, we're not gonna do one like that. Yeah. We're gonna do one like this.
You mean like not like with the sections and shit? We're just gonna do it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do one like that's a stock style one right there, right? And they got it. Next thing that's going on is these are the little things that hold the top end right here. See, some of them came out no problem. Some of them are not budging. They're like rusted in there. Couple of them broke. Well, who knows where these pieces are at, right? So any of the ones that break, I'm gonna have to fucking drill the motherfucker out and tap the fucking hole back in it and shit. So we're gonna have to be doing some repair up on some of these pieces and shit to make them work. So it's all good. We'll be able to get it, but it's just, you know, it's what it's gonna take. Or time-wise and shit like that, it just ain't what you thought, you know? Yeah. But it happens. It happens. If you fucking motherfuckers do cars and all that, you figure it out and understand that that's what it takes, you know what I mean? Sometimes some of them go smooth all the way through, and sometimes I get some of them just fight me, bro, all the way. Every fucking thing I'm doing to it, I'm just like, damn, what the fuck, damn. Or I'll go to do something, and then I'll fucking break it down, and I'll find another issue with the car and shit. Like, fuck, now we got to deal with this, you know? So.
Yes, sir. It's about that time. It's about that time. Lay out the blueprint, go over everything, measure twice, cut once. Let's get it.
What it is.
Hell yeah.
It fits right up to the shit. It needs to get the, because it has those rings that go underneath. Once you tighten it down, that'll stiffen it up too, and then I can put the other piece up in there to hold, to reinforce up in there and shit. But we're gonna have to find these. So I got some of them. This one's for you right here to take with you to see what you might be able to find.
Okay.
Because we need like probably for 30 of them if we could get them to hold them in good. You know, we got like 4 of them that are good. So.
Shit.
We need those though.
Oh yeah.
So comes off.
Okay. So these clip. Hold these to the frame. Gotcha.
There's another piece. There's another piece that sits down in there, or that goes underneath it. You've seen those little rings.
Yeah.
Those metal rings, they go underneath, and then once you clamp it to those rings, it brings the roof up to the edge of the top right here. Then I'll fucking epoxy a piece of metal up underneath there to hold that middle up, that ridge up.
Okay.
We'll take these back out and we'll paint the top of the car. Then we'll put these back in so we can put a sealant underneath the edge of this so that no water will get underneath it and shit. And we don't want to paint up to it because then it always starts to peel up when you paint up to shit.
Yeah.
So that's the best bet. So we got the holes where we want them. I need to get some of those clamps so I can clamp this up to where I like the roof. Then I'm going to put the metal in the roof so it'll hold the roof. Then I'm going to pull it out because I don't want to paint it with it sagging like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we need to put these in, stiffen the roof up, take these back out, paint the roof, and then seal these in when we put them in.
Gotcha.
And polish these or whatever we want to do once we, basically at this point, you know what I mean? I want to test fit them. Stiffen that middle up with a piece like I had showed you, a piece of flat bar.
Yeah.
And then it'll stay there, and then I could take these back out and then paint the top of the car, polish these, whatever we're going to do, and then seal them and put them back in and call it a day.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
It goes right up to it. I got some clamps. I had it clamped up with some little ass clamps, but I can't put the glass on with the clamps on it.
Jeez.
It's not far off. The motherfuckers just need them clip things. I need the clips and do a few other little bullshit things, and then these things will be all the way mounted up from the inside out with the hard shit's done. Basically, what the hard part is now is going to be finding out or figuring out, well, we got to either find those pieces or have some made. And it might not be that hard to have them made either, I'm not thinking, so.
That's what I was thinking, maybe a machine shop or something like that, and it might be able to put something together.
So I was just trying to get all the rest of that shit done at this point, see what you can find. I'm gonna check into it too and see what I can find or have possibly made and shit. And then we'll touch bases. That's what we got to do next, so we can get those rings in there and stiffen that metal up.
Okay.
And once we get that, I want to be able to take that metal out and that top stays right where it needs to stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then do the paint job, then put the shit back on. Because in all actuality, I mean, there's fucking trim right here that comes. There's a trim stops right here. It don't come all the way up, so. I mean, we're gonna have to do the whole paint job at the same time, you know, other than that. So usually if it had the trim over, you know, it'd be a different story. But the way that this trim goes, it leaves it open, so the paint goes from the quarter panel to the top. So we just need to do the whole thing at one time, you know what I mean?
All right.
Save the top from what we originally thought. Don't gotta buy a vinyl top, don't gotta buy a window. Remember, if we were gonna cut it out, we might have had to buy a front window, to buy a new vinyl top. Save that shit, having to buy that too on top of it.
No, just need
figure out about a headliner.
Clamps and headliner.
Those pieces and the headliner, and then these will be mounted and the headliner will be in, and fucking you'd be good. I need to get it painted at that point, so.
Sound like a plan, man.
Yep.
Now on to the hard part. Man, finding these clips right here, it's like Mission Impossible, man. You can find a lot that are made for the 77, the Firebirds and all that, but finding these right here for the 73 to 77 A body, sheesh. And it's like everybody that do got a couple of these clips, they know what they got and they know how hard they are to find. I found one person, man, they were selling three of them for $245. Yeah, man, right now I only got 4 out of 30, and I definitely need those clips to put this thing together, so you're going to have to figure something out. Maybe I can get them pressed up at a machine shop or something like that, because right now the going rate for the amount that I need, I've been seeing is between $700 and $1,000, and I can think of 1,000 other things I'd rather spend $1,000 on besides these clips, but hey, it is what it is, man. I ended up ordering some of these Firebird clips to see if they would work on there, but no go.
Too different. Fuck. Regardless of how you do it, this motherfucker ain't gonna work. Like that.
Why they would have changed the fucking design, I have no idea. In between just what kind of cars they were on, it's still GM cars.
Yeah. And I'm wondering, are these fucking tops different sizes or something? You know what I mean?
Tops, what do you mean?
Like is the Firebird, the glass on the Firebird T-top a different size?
They just might be, because I haven't seen none of them interchanging to self or cutlasses or anything.
Oh.